All right, Eldar round 3. Falcon cruised forward and dumped its fire dragons out. Fire dragons shot their fusion guns into the Predator Annihilator and blew it to oblivion. Falcon shot over at that immobilized Rhino and missed it. The Guardians shot at the ass of that Rhino over there. I don't believe they did a thing to it. The Reapers shot into the command squad that was sitting right there, and he made all of his saves. And the ones he failed, the Apothecary took care of, so that was pretty bad. The Dire Avengers, Blade stormed into that squad. I think they killed one. Yeah. I tried to mind war his force commander, and we both rolled the same roll, so nothing happened. The Avatar killed 2 Marines, and since I couldn't fortune him, he died to Power Fist, so he's gone. The Wraithlord had shot both of his flamers at the command squad. I don't believe he did anything to it. The squad of bikes that are back here actually were up here a moment ago and used the destructor on that command squad. Didn't do much, and then they jolted back a little bit. This squad of Guardians came up. They shot the Star Cannon and a mess of their shuriken catapults into the butt of that Rhino, and didn't do. I think they immobilized it, and then I assaulted it and killed it with the Witchblade. So the Rhino's dead. Over here, the Banshees got out of the Wave Serpent, cruised up here, fleeted, hit the squad of 5 that was holding that objective and vaporized them before they even got to swing. Rolled a 6 for their swooping advance and cruised back here to try to hide from, well, all that. And the Dreadnought. It's sitting over here. The Wave Serpent couldn't shoot, so it moved 12 inches back here. And that was it for turn 3 for the Eldar. All right. Dark Angels had probably their most epic turn yet. The Dreadnought moved forward, shot a melta-gun at that Wraithlord that was standing there, and got a wound on it. The attack bike came over here, shot it, it came in from reserves off the flank, shot its multi-melt at the Wave Serpent, didn't do a thing to it. But the squads that were over here, the squad of Marines got into that Land Raider after the Terminators got out. Terminators went over and assaulted the Wraithlord, the Guardians, and the Dire Avengers that were in hand-to-hand with the command squad. Between the Termies and the command squad, they wiped out a ton of them. I had a leadership test to make it -7, so I need Snake Eyes for both those squads because the Avatar is dead. Both of them failed, both of them ran, and that Force Commander ran both those squads down because the Termies couldn't. So I just lost a boatload of stuff. The Land Raider cruised over here, shot its Hurricane Bolters and its Assault Cannon and its Pintle-mounted Bolter at these Banshees that were hiding. Got 3 wounds. I rolled a 10 for my leadership test. The Banshees ran. I am going to be within 6 inches of the attack bike, so I will be keep on running. For the 3rd turn in a row, this Rhino tried to repair itself, couldn't do it. And that is about it for the Marines' turn. So it was a phenomenal turn for the Marines. Lost a boatload of troops. All right, Eldar turn 4?
Yeah,
turn 4. The Fire Dragons got back into the Falcon. Falcon cruised over, shot its full set of armament into those Termies, did a whole mess of wounds. He passed every save, and the Star Cannon whiffed on the wound. So I didn't kill any of them there. The jet bikes came up, used Destructor on those Termies, got one of them. The Scatter Laser here shot into the Termies and got one. The Reapers up here shot into the Termies. Actually, the Tempest Launcher varied onto the Force Commander, but his Iron Hail saved him. The Reapers got another one, so he's down to 1 Deathwing Terminator, 1 with the Lightning Claws. I did not assault with the jet bikes, trying to cork him up there so he can't advance on me. The Banshees continued to run because they were within range of the attack bike, so they ran 5 inches. They're up on top of those bones. They shot their pistols at the attack bike and, of course, didn't do anything. The Wave Serpent shot into the ass of the Dreadnought and didn't do a thing to it either. And that is the end of the turn for the Eldar. All right, Dark Angels turn 4. Land Raider snuck around the corner there and shot its Assault Cannon and its Multi-Melta over here at the Falcon and didn't do much of anything to it. Actually, I'm sorry, you can't shoot on it. Yep. In here, the Force Commander joined the remaining Deathwing Terminator, came up, assaulted the 2 jet bikes there, and my Warlock on a jet bike killed the Termi in hand-to-hand, and his power fist killed the other jet bike, so it was a push, which is great for the Marines because now they're stuck in hand-to-hand. I can't shoot them. Over here, that Dreadnought went up on the hill, shot its heavy flamer and multi-melted. Those Banshees killed all but 2. They were already broken. He assaulted them, killed the last 2 on assault, and then swooping advanced up to this position on the hill. These bikes shot at the Wave Serpent and whiffed. The attack bike in the back there shot the Wave Serpent in the ass with its multi-melt and immobilized it, then proceeded to assault it and got a weapon destroyed and took the bright lenses off of it. So the Eldar are getting their butts kicked here. Ain't looking good. Well, we'll see what we can make out of it. All right, Eldar turn 5. These Guardians decided to hightail it out of here because one of my last troop choices. They ran back 6. They rolled a 2 for their fleet, so they're hiding back here on that objective. Over here, things actually went good for the Eldar. The Fire Dragons cruised over in the Falcon, got out, shot the Land Raider, and blew to oblivion. And my buddy Chris here made his first fatal mistake, which he won't admit to, but he's feeling the pain now because he got his 9 guys out right in front because he saw those Fire Dragons. He was all sorts of happy. And back here, these guys, my squad of Reapers, vaporized every single one of them. So I killed his last troop because he made a fatal error. We'll talk about that later. Over here, the last remaining jet bike whiffed the Warlock, and he got power fisted to death. Chris did roll a 6 for his swooping advance, so I got this guy probably pretty damn close. He probably won't be assaulting me next turn, but definitely getting close to my objective. Over here, the attack bike swung at the immobilized Wave Serpent, but couldn't do anything to the butt of it. And that was it for turn 5 for the Eldar. All right, Force Commander, cruise forwards, hugging the piece of terrain. It's out of assault range, but the game goes on. He's definitely going to be up there. The Dreadnought cruised over behind the Land Raider there, didn't do anything. That attack bike said to hell with that Wave Serpent, 24-inched it. He's hiding behind this wrecked Rhino. And these bikes 24-inched it all the way over here and are definitely out of sight of the Reapers, so they're hiding up there too. That's really about it for turn 5, so game could end. Chris is going to roll it on a 1 or 2 the game ends. And he got 5. Game's going to go on, which is good for the Dark Angels because it would have been a win for the Eldar. Dirty bastard. Yeah. Fire Dragons got back in the Falcon, cruised over to here, shot a pulse laser into the skull of the Force Commander, and he made his invulnerable save, or would instant kill him. So my Guardians moved forward a little bit. Between the scatter laser and all that shuriken catapult fire, he failed a couple saves and I actually got that guy. The Reapers over here couldn't see the bikes at all, but I shot the indirect fire from the Tempest launcher. Came over here, hit the bikes. I got 4 bikes total, but only got 1 wound through to kill one of the bikes that he failed his invulnerable save on. And that was it for the Eldar for turn 5. Dreadnought cruised over through difficult terrain through the Land Raider, shot its multi-melt at the Falcon and missed. The Rhino, which I forgot to tell you last turn, actually re-immobilized itself, cruised over here, took another difficult terrain test on those bones, and still doing fine, but he's actually back in the game now. Over here, the attack bike that was over on the hill 24-inched it, and he's hanging out here. The other 2 attack bikes cruised over here and pulled my Guardians off the objective. He killed 2 Guardians, but they made their leadership test, and I whiffed back on him. So we're going to roll to see if the game ends.
And the game continues on 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it's over.
It's 4. Game's over. So we got this objective here, which both of us are within 3 inches, so that's contested. This objective here, you got a whole lot of nobody, and that objective there, you got a whole lot of nobody. So it's going to end up being a draw, and it's a good game. Yeah, yep, it's all good, man.
I thought I was out. I thought you were being generous.
So there's a lot of decimation, and good game, man.
Yeah, good times. Yeah.